Sure, why not?
Hi guys!
Hello!
This is going to be our very first tag video ever.
Yay!
I've never done a tag video before.
Me neither.
And I saw it on someone else's channel, so I stole it. Okay, so this is Christmas time tag, and we have about 13 questions, so we'll start with question number 1. What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
Oh, okay, so my favorite thing about Christmas, is it kind of like cheesy to say that it's like the feeling of Christmas?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's just really like, you know, how you feel around Christmas time. It always seems to be kind of cheerful and happier, and even though, yeah, there's a lot of stress and stuff, it's kind of like going to Disneyland, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's, when you go to Disneyland, if you're a Disneyland fan, you just always have this feeling of, oh yay, this is so much fun, this is so cool to be here.
Yeah.
So it's, I guess you can call Christmas the season of Disneyland.
Season of Disneyland? My favorite thing about Christmas, I think, along like what he said about the feeling of Christmas, I really like seeing, I guess it's because I grew up in like tropical places, like I grew up in Taiwan, then I moved to Florida, both tropical, doesn't snow, so I think I really want that like movie, Hollywoodized version of Christmas where it's snowing and there's ornaments and sparkle and glitter and Christmas jingle bells everywhere. And I really love it when you like walk into Disneyland or theme parks or certain parts of like the mall or places that's just like Christmas light up and they have flocking on their, you know, like fake snow on their trees and things like that. And I think that's really, really fun. And I really like the gift giving part. Like not so much about receiving gifts. I mean, that's fun too. But I really enjoy giving people gifts.
I like gifts.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I like getting gifts.
Okay, question number 2. When you were a kid, what did you leave for Santa on Christmas Eve? For me, growing up in Taiwan, because Christmas is a religious holiday, and Taiwan, like a majority, are Buddhists, so we didn't actually even have Christmas on our calendar, but it was like still celebrated, kind of, you know, it's like holiday anyway. So I didn't really know about anything about like leaving Santa things on Christmas Eve, like cookies and milk, until I got to the States and I heard about that, and I was like, oh, that's cute, so I did it, even though I knew Santa isn't real, and I did it anyway.
Yeah, same here. Cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk. Did you leave carrots for the reindeers?
I think we actually did.
Yeah? Did you or your family have any Christmas traditions?
Well, a lot of my family traditions revolve around food.
I like that
Because
too.
my mom is an incredible cook.
Yeah, she is.
And every Christmas morning, we would always have able skewers, and if you don't know what those are, they're like pretty much like round pancakes, but then
They're hollow in the middle, though.
not all the time.
For the most part.
Sometimes.
When she makes them. When I make them, sometimes they get
And then you take a whole bunch of them and put them into powdered sugar and bacon and eggs and
sausage,
and it was really good.
Yeah.
But Christmas Eve, my mom always made sausage and gravy with mashed potatoes.
Oh, so good.
So good. And
So
it's
good.
like, it's not like the finger sausages that you get. She gets like this really big sausage and then slices them up and then puts them into like a big dish, a big bowl, put it with gravy in there, and then puts it into the oven for like 5-6 hours.
Yeah, I like
It's so good.
go into major food coma. The first time ever I spent Christmas with him and his family. And they're like, oh, we're going to have sausage. And I was like, well, that's not like traditional Christmas, but whatever, because everything she makes is good. So I was just like, I'm sure it's fine.
So good.
This sausage, you can literally, you don't need to chew it. It like melts in your mouth. I swear. It's so good. My Christmas tradition, when I was in Florida, my family and I would drive to certain places that, like, as a community, like the neighborhood, decorated their, you know, their whole block or their whole, like, gated community or whatever, and then they opened up for the public to go and see their creative Christmas lights. So we would go do that until it got really, really crowded, and then when we just finally decided it wasn't worth it anymore to go. But that's what we used to do. Number 4, when decorating, do you go all out or just a little bit of decoration? Realistically, I don't really decorate too much, so I would just say only a little, but there's a reason for it, because the place we're at, we're kind of afraid to put holes in the walls, because security deposit, we gotta get that back. And they're really strict. So we've decided this year, while we're in this apartment, we're not gonna decorate too much, So I got like my little like wreath and bell thing on our door, and that's about it. I might put some more stuff indoors, but not really anything hanging. So once we get a better place and I feel more comfortable putting things up on the wall, then I will go all out. It'll look like Christmas throughout.
Yay!
Finally, because I really like decorating.
Well, I never really did any of the decorations. My mom would always go full out on decorating the inside of the house, and decorations everywhere, and it was gorgeous, and she did a wonderful job. And me and my dad and my brothers always decorated the outside, which meant a few light on the bushes and a row of lights around the trim of the house, and that's it.
Easy.
We never went all out. Okay.
Number 5, what is your favorite Christmas dinner food?
Okay, well, I kind of already answered that. My family's Christmas tradition of the sausage and gravy and the apple skewers in the morning. Oh, so good.
For me, I never really had like favorite Christmas food until I think until I started to spend Christmas with your family. Then it's just like you walk into the door and you expect like the apple skewers the next morning and the bacon, the eggs, and the sausage with the mashed potatoes. So good. So that has become my favorite Christmas food. Another one, but I finally realized you can get this year round, is the gingerbread man with the Mickey Mouse hat at Disneyland. Because before it was only seasonal. You can only get it from I think October on. But now at certain stores only you can get it, and it's like the best thing ever. So every time we go to Disney, I hunt one down. I have to have one.
There's also those what are those called? The Aunt Patty makes. My aunt makes.
They're a little sweet for me, but they are
Christmas.
Good. What are they called? They're called moco cakes.
I know. But we originally called them moco cakes until we found out what moco meant in Spanish. So she changed it to Christmas cakes.
Christmas cakes.
And they're just really simple white cupcakes.
You call them patty cakes. Hello.
But then they take but they're little cupcakes dipped in frost. The whole thing is dipped in frosting and then rolled in
something else.
Some kind of nut. I can't remember what.
It's really good, but I can't eat a whole one.
It's so good. I love them.
I usually share one with him.
Mm-hmm. But then I eat the rest.
Number 6. What is your favorite Christmas movie? For me, and this probably a lot of people say it, and it's not a super old classic movie. Well, maybe it is now, but it's definitely Elf with Will Ferrell. So funny. But I quote that movie year round. It's great. So good.
My family goes a little darker.
Oh, okay.
We go for Scrooged with Bill Murray. That is probably one of the most, out of Christmas movies, the ones that we quote the most.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard you guys quote it.
You've never heard us quote Scrooge?
Or I don't know that movie well enough to maybe know that you're quoting it. I guess that would be it. What is your favorite Christmas song?
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That's mine too, by Mariah Carey. Well, I don't know, is it originally by Mariah Carey? She sings it for sure.
Yeah, there's that version that Mariah Carey.
I heard on the radio today coming home. I was all excited. I was like, it's Christmas! What is your favorite gift? Number 8. What is your favorite gift?
My favorite Christmas gift?
Yeah.
That was tough. I don't really remember. They all kind of blend into each other. Mm-hmm. And I know there's got to be some year when I was really little and my parents have it on video because they
loved something.
And I was like, yay!
For me, kind of like him, there's been, you have we're older, so there's been a lot of Christmases and I appreciate everything, but I can't really remember all of them. But I would say my favorite, I would maybe say the most used is the Clarisonic Mia that your mom got me.
Oh yeah,
2 years ago,
because I use it every single day.
Yeah, every single day unless I'm doing Grinchmas.
Well, I guess then the Christmas gift that I got the most use out of was my bullwhip, because I do a lot of Indiana Jones parties.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of just different things with that. Mm-hmm.
So. Number 9. What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Specific Christmas memory?
Oh, favorite Christmas memory.
Again, just like the other one, they kind of all blend into each other. I mean, there's so many Christmas memories and so many things that have gone with Christmas.
Yeah.
That's almost one of the things that...
That's hard. That's a hard question. Favorite Christmas memory?
Because when you're going through it, it's always that one that's the most special because you're like, yay.
I would say just anytime I get to spend, Christmas either with family or with a bunch of my friends that are near and dear to my heart. I think that's kind of the best part. It's really not about, at that point, it's really not about the gifts. It's just, holiday puts most everybody into a really good mood. And when you have, all your best friends together, it's just
like,
too much fun. Number 10, does it snow where you live?
Kind of?
Kind of.
Well, we don't live there.
We live in California, Southern California. So does it snow in Southern California like Los Angeles? No. But does it snow up in the mountains? Yes.
And my parents have like a little cabin up there. And there are some times when we've gone up there.
It's recently snowed. Your mom sent me a photo.
And actually, this year should be really
So
snowy.
pretty. But it's scary driving up there when it's snowy and icy. I freaked out.
I like it that we can go and visit the snow and then come back.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I'd be able to live.
I think it'd be a harder thing to adjust to. Number 11. Do you own any ugly holiday sweaters?
Nope.
No, we don't own any. But
I take great pride in the fact that I don't own any.
But, last year we were invited to our friend's ugly Christmas sweater, and we didn't have a sweater, so we got one of those Bah Humbug hats put on us because we didn't wear one.
Oh, yeah, Allison's wedding.
Yeah, so I think this year we might make a point to, either go to Goodwill and get one of those, $3 sweaters and just make it our own and make it really hideous and great, or... Because they sell at Urban Outfitters, I saw, they have, ugly sweaters, but they're, $50. And I'm like, I will not spend $50 on an ugly sweater. I would rather make my own because it would be way more fun.
Yeah.
Uglier than anything else you see in the stores.
And I guess that's something to say about my family, too, is that I don't have anyone in my family that's
give you sweaters?
Tacky. Going, here you go, Dustin. I love you, and this is a wonderful Christmas present.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Number 12. Hot chocolate or eggnog?
Hot chocolate.
Yeah?
Totally hot chocolate. I mean, eggnog's okay, but you kind of have to have an acquired
taste for it. Yeah, you have to crave it.
But hot chocolate you can have is always good, especially with the marshmallows, whipped cream, and then put little Christmas sprinkles on there.
I am gonna say I'm leaning for the sake of this tag. Probably I'm gonna lean towards eggnog a little more because you can't really have eggnog any other time of the year.
True.
I'm going to enjoy myself a glass of eggnog in the dead of summer. Because that sounds great. And Christmas time, it's kind of oh, eggnog. Okay, last question. Number 13. Have you been kissed under a mistletoe?
Oh, man, if I had a little mistletoe.
Technically, yes. We found a mistletoe, I think, at a party or something like that.
Oh, well, didn't we also do
at a store? It was at the store, and they sell the mistletoe, so he... held it over our head, and he's like, hey, look what I found, and
Mwah.
But we've never done, the Hollywoodized version of, a couple walking under a doorway, and, oh, look, the magical mistletoe has appeared, oh, magical kiss, we haven't done that, but technically speaking, we have kissed under the mistletoe.
Very true.
Okay, so that is all the questions we have for this Christmas tag. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Christmas.
First time ever. And stay tuned for our next vlog. And also, we have some bloopers towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay till the end. See you next time.
Bye. And lick your face.
Number 9. Whoa.
Oh, dog. Blah, blah, blah. Hidey, hidey, ho.
So Dustin and I are at the store and we're shopping for little Christmas things that we're going to put on our door and in our house. And this is what we find. Go. Oh my It's ridiculous.
Hey, how's your damage minute?
I'm not.
Oh, so hold on.
No, I don't want it. Oh no.
Too late. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Wendy.
It vibrates. That's weird.